Every morning before the first hint of sunlight touched the sky, a rooster named Leo did what he had always done. He climbed onto his favorite fence, lifted his head, and crowed with pride. His voice wasn't just noise. It was a signal. A reminder that a new day had begun. Because of Leo, the farmers woke up on time. Work started. Life moved forward. But instead of gratitude, Leo was met with anger. Stones were thrown. Voices shouted. "Stop that noise," they said. "You're ruining our sleep." Day after day, the same reaction. No thank you. No kindness. And slowly, something heavy settled in Leo's heart. How often does this happen to us? We show up consistently. We do our part. We give our best. And yet all we hear is criticism. Leo began to feel invisible. Unwanted. Like his effort didn't matter. Still, every morning he crowed. Because when you care about your purpose, you don't stop just because others fail to see your value. But even the strongest hearts grow tired when appreciation never comes. One cloudy morning, after hearing one more angry shout, Leo made a quiet decision. He climbed onto his fence, looked toward the horizon, and thought to himself, maybe the greatest act of self-respect is knowing when to stop giving where nothing is valued. He crowed one final time softly this time, and then flew away. That night something felt different. For the first time, the farm was completely silent. No warning call. No familiar sound to mark the start of a new day. Before dawn, thieves slipped into the farm. They knew the routine, and they knew something was missing. With no crowing, no alarm, the farmers slept deeply. By morning, the damage was done. Animals were gone. Loss filled the air. Only then did the farmers realize what Leo had been doing for them all along. Isn't it strange how effort is often noticed only in its absence? We don't always recognize value while it's serving us every day. Sometimes it takes silence to finally understand the importance of the voice we once tried to silence. By a wide, restless river lived a turtle named Luna. She was strong, patient, and steady. Every single day, she crossed the rushing water fighting the current, avoiding sharp rocks, pushing forward step by step. And she never crossed alone. On her back rode Max, a small toad who couldn't swim, or rather, never tried to. Luna carried him across the river day after day, season after season. For Max, this had become normal, expected. He never said thank you, never asked if she was tired. The moment they reached the other side, he would jump off her back and disappear free to enjoy his day. And Luna, she kept going. How often does this happen in real life? One person gives, the other simply receives. Over time, help turns into obligation. Kindness turns invisible. Luna didn't carry Max because she was weak. She carried him because she was kind. But kindness, without appreciation, slowly becomes a quiet burden. One that grows heavier with every unspoken thank you. One summer, the river changed. A long drought lowered the water, and smooth stones appeared, forming a fragile bridge across. As Luna carried Max as she always had, he suddenly noticed the stones. Without a word, he jumped off her back. He hopped from stone to stone, laughing as he went, proud, certain he no longer needed her. Luna stood frozen in the river. The pain she felt wasn't just from that moment, but from years of unrecognized effort finally settling into her heart. That night, under the quiet glow of the moon, a wise old heron landed beside her. "You can keep crossing this river," he said gently, "but choose carefully who you carry. Not every weight deserves your strength." Luna listened. She forgave Max in silence, not to invite him back, but to free her own heart. Forgiveness didn't mean forgetting. It meant letting go. From that night on, she made a promise to herself she would never again carry someone who didn't value the journey. Seasons never stay the same. The rains returned heavy and relentless. The river rose again, deep, fast, and unforgiving. The stones that once made crossing easy disappeared beneath the rushing water. One day, Max returned to the riverbank. confident no longer. He tried to cross on his own. He stepped forward, then froze. The current was too strong. Panic set in. For the first time, he understood what Luna had carried for him all those years. But understanding came too late. On the other side of the river, Luna lived in quiet peace. Her days were lighter now. Her heart unburdened. She no longer carried resentment or unnecessary weight. And that's the quiet truth many of us learn the hard way. When we stop carrying what isn't ours, life doesn't become colder. It becomes clearer. Letting go isn't punishment, it's protection. Luna didn't lose anything by walking away. She gained freedom. And sometimes, choosing peace over people who don't value you is the most powerful choice you'll ever make. Some people never understand your effort until it disappears. They don't notice the early mornings, the quiet sacrifices, or the strength it takes to keep showing up until you stop. Giving without appreciation slowly drains the heart. Not because giving is wrong, but because love was never meant to be one-sided. And when exhaustion sets in, the bravest thing you can do isn't to try harder, it's to step back. Forgiveness doesn't mean returning to the same place that hurt you. It doesn't mean carrying the same weight again. True forgiveness is release. It's choosing to let go without bitterness, without revenge, and without regret. Walking away doesn't make you weak. It means you finally chose peace over pain, self-worth over approval. That takes courage. You deserve to be where your effort is valued, where your strength is respected, where your presence is welcomed. And sometimes the most powerful act of self-love is knowing when to stop giving to those who never learned how to receive.